For arriving to the scene of the house fire in my property at 107 Graves Street on the morning of January 10, 2023, I called Syracuse Police Officer Cecil back requesting that the fire would be investigated as an arson. I wanted my serious concerns of an intentional premeditated crime committed against me to be investigated as an arson because of the conversation I had with the first floor tenant Christopher Goll because of when after he had moved into the apartment on November 1, 2022, he came to me wishing to try to make some fast quick money with a fraudulent insurance scheme. Asking me if I wanted his help with starting an accidental fire in the house, which I adamantly opposed and refused. I told him that I didn't have a fire insurance policy, and because of that I now felt strongly that this fire was intentionally set retaliatory to cost me money against my property value, as he knew I was actively working on selling the house, which was the motivating factor why I had rented the apartment out to him in the first place, because he possessed carpentry skills that I needed his help with fixing up some of the outstanding issues with the property that was keeping me from obtaining a homeowner's insurance policy, and I had things that I needed his help to do for me to be able to sell the house. This was why at that point in time I had a reasonable suspicion that this fire was set by him or was started by his request because of his retaliation for my pursuance of actively seeking eviction of him for non-payment of his rent, as he was now squatting in the apartment not paying me any rent money, and he was also not helping me fix up the property. However, at the same time, he was collecting money from people that he was renting rooms out to behind my back without my knowledge in this 3-bedroom apartment. He had turned the apartment into a flop/trap house, selling drugs out of the apartment, and was the person behind many home burglaries in the neighborhood, asking people to steal things for him, which he then paid these people with drugs. I was having trouble with starting the eviction process because of New York State regulations that I needed to have on eviction court paperwork needing the exact correct spelling of the names of all of the people who were now living in the apartment, because without these people's names spelled correctly and also being listed on the eviction paperwork, the eviction case would end up being dismissed in court. I had just confirmed the spelling of the 2 people who I knew of staying in one of the 3 bedrooms. However, the problem was that Christopher was letting new random people move into the other rooms because he obviously knew about the new New York State eviction laws. Edit box, add notes here. Tap and hold to long press. Showing items 1. Voice assistant off.
Hello.
Hi. This is
How's it going?
what's your name again, sir?
Officer Cecil.
Oh, okay, Officer Cecil. This is William Thomas again.
Yep. What's going on?
Listen, I'm on my way over right now, but I just want to talk to you about something before I even come.
Okay.
First of all, how bad is this fire?
It's not. I mean, just attic got the most of it.
I mean,
The chief's here. The chief's here right now. I'm not a firefighter, man. I'm a police officer, so he'll be able to tell you a little bit more about it.
I just want to let you know something.
Yeah.
I want this investigated for arson. I'm
Okay,
expecting everybody in that house right now, and
I'm sorry.
I've had threats from the guy on the first floor about even he was even talking about doing this before, like telling me, like, before I even was gonna evict him, he was like trying to pull some scams where he said something about a fire and house insurance. I don't even have house insurance on this place, dude. And he was talking about
Do you know this guy's name?
Chris Goll, the guy on the first floor. He was talking about doing this like as an insurance fraud thing before,
Okay.
and I told him, like, no, I don't have the house, I don't have insurance on the property, because I can't afford insurance on the property because I don't even get rent from any of those people. They're all squatting there. I'm trying to evict them right now, and so since I'm trying to evict them, I believe that this was done retaliatory.
Okay, so you don't have any official paperwork on them. They just squat here. We kind of figured that anyway. Now, would you be, because you kind of get where I'm getting at right now, right? If they squat, there's a bunch of stuff from burglaries in the area in that. Correct?
The guy on the first floor, Chris Goll, the one who I was just telling you about,
Yep.
he's been renting rooms out on the first floor. I rented to him alone. 2 months ago, he moved in. He was supposed to help me fix up the place when the people just moved out.
So is there any paperwork, or are they just squat here?
No, it was an oral lease with just him. He started renting rooms out to druggies on the street, like anybody that would be around. And
well, obviously, you know that I already know that, right?
Okay, excellent. Excellent. So
would you be cooperative with our investigative division that if they want to go through and see all the stuff that's stolen from there? Because I could already eye up and see there's like 4 snow blowers. There's like a washer and dryer in there, like in the kitchen. You know,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
this guy, I found out this guy Chris, he's been having people steal from for him to like get all his possessions, and he's been paying them in drugs. I can tell you, I can talk to you about a lot of stuff I just found out. I was actually I was talking with another officer about doing something because this guy Chris, he's got also illegal guns. And I was talking with his name slips my mind right now, but I was talking with another officer about doing something with him.
Okay.
He's a sheriff.
Okay, listen, I'm going to give my investigations division a call back. Do you mind if I give them your number if they have any questions for you?
Well, yeah, I definitely, yeah.
Yeah, you mind?
Yes,
No.
yes, I want to.
Okay. All right, I will make a couple calls and have them call you right back, okay?
All right, I'm on my way over. I'll be over there in about 5-10 minutes.
Okay, thanks.